Good morning. How y'all doing? This is Stony with what do you need to know right now? What do we need to know as a collective? We have the otter. The otter, I feel like there is some emotional work that needs to be done on a collective scale or on an individual scale, however you're listening for this. But this emotional work, it's like you can't just look at it and keep it moving. It's like this is some really diligent work that needs to be analyzed, worked on, and possibly even built upon. I hear. Yes, this is some very emotional. So there's some emotional healing that needs to take place. I feel like in the past there was some major I'm looking at ailments here, some major ailments. And then I also see someone watching, someone else is also watching someone in pain, watching something happen. Um But I feel like even in the midst of this just watching, like this right here looks very calm. Like you have an otter watching this frog, it's rain coming down, but this rain is toxic. So this otter, like there's just a bunch of stuff going on here. Like this is chaotic, this is urgent. It feels urgent, but it looks very calm. Like nothing's going on. So maybe there's someone who is underreacting right now. Somebody's underreacting to something. And that's the overall energy. Okay. All right. So you have the Sun and the Seven of Wands. So there's a knowing that a defensive stance needs to be taken. A defensive stance needs to be taken. I feel like this defensive stance that needs to be taken is in order to protect your stability, to protect what you have invested in. Because I feel like you already know that this right here, this is under attack. What you've invested in is under attack right now by someone, a group of people. But you know this. You know this. You know that someone is watching you suffer. You know this. So it's like somebody's watching you suffer because they know you want to. I think they know by allowing you to suffer, it's going to make you want to come back or make you want to return. Yeah, somebody's trying to get you to return to something, to an old way of being. It's like they're literally trying to call you back. Um, hmm. You have the King of Wands. So I do feel like over a time period, like there has or is a level of maturity that has transpired. Um, so maybe someone is trying to offer some stability in this in the midst of this emotional turmoil that is taking place. Oh, you're sweating. Yeah. So somebody's trying to come back. So this is funny. So it's not funny. So this is what's happening. So somebody did something, right? Which was really stupid. Um and they thought that they were going to get a particular reaction out of you, but then when they didn't get that reaction, um it's like now they're having a revelation about what they did, about their thinking in that. So it's like, okay, now there's a return. They definitely want to return. But this return, I feel like somebody with judgment, I think that somebody feels like it is like this is ordained or destined. And it's like you have the King of Wands over here looking at this connection because he or she is remembering the past. They're remembering this excitement. They're remembering this call. Yeah, they're remembering and they feel like they're being called back to something. Somebody's being called back to something. Ooh. And it could be a connection. It could be a connection with another person, or it could be a connection with your higher self. But someone is being asked to someone is being called to return to an old way. All right. So whoever the person is who's having this revelation about a return, okay, that's one person. And then there's someone else who's in a mode of protection. They are trying to protect themselves. This person is also offering they're enjoying themselves. They're giving themselves the opportunity to enjoy the world, to enjoy this life, this physical reality. So this person at the top, they're not studying. They ain't studying nobody. Ain't nobody studying you. If you from down south, you know what that means. Ain't nobody studying you. So one of y'all ain't studying the other person. You're not thinking about them. You're not worrying about them. Not to say that you don't like them or you don't care about them or this person doesn't like or care about you, but they just not worrying about you. This is what they doing. This is what they doing. They like whatever. So, but somebody is focused on this connection. But there's someone who's watching. So I'm getting a lot of different things now. It's like, so you have a person, you know who your person is, and because you know how your person is. So if you know you're dealing with somebody that's vindictive and they just did some petty stuff to try to make you feel bad, like you're going to come back and chase them. No, I feel like you didn't do that. But then I feel like there's someone else who they just love you and they're watching you and they're seeing you suffer, right? They're watching you suffer. They're watching you being hurt. And it's like it's like they don't know what to do. They can't really say anything for whatever reason. Why can't they say anything? divine timing. It's like this person understands, okay, you got temperance and judgment. So one of these people or both of these people understand, or they are very aware of divine timing, and they understand that the heavens are at work. So it's like this this little otter is watching this frog suffer because they know that the universe is making something happen, or that's how they feel about the situation. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. So this has already been established, whatever this connection is. Of course, this is not for everybody. If you're in a toxic relationship, don't try to claim this, because that motherfucker's still lying. But anyway, oh, here we go. Sorry to bust your bubble, but this is not for everybody. You know who your person is. You know how they are. And I just see a lot of people, they want to claim everything. You want to claim everything, but that person is toxic and they're immature. You can claim it. You're just going to find yourself miserable and sad as fuck. So just let it go. I ain't trying to be mean, but I'm trying to be mean. So, Kairos and the seed. So, yeah, the seed was planted a long time ago, and it's time. So this relationship, one of these relationships, is time for it to transpire. Bam. All right. So I'm feeling like this is all for the same person. So you have a person who did some bullshit to you, right? And you probably trying to get them back or keep them in your energy. But it's like, for what? They're toxic. Like, you watched them and you knew that they were doing this bullshit to you. You knew that their emotions weren't real, right? So it goes a lot of different ways. You could be both of these people. I mean, this could be both of your scenarios with two different people. You have an old person that's walked away because they did some stupid shit, or they're thinking about things in a stupid way. So, like I was saying, I'm sorry, this can be the same person. You have one person that's walking away and another person that's coming in. So there's somebody that maybe you're watching somebody suffer, and somebody thinks that they're watching you suffer. So it's like a movie in a movie. So that's where I was just confused about. So you got two people, right? You and these people, y'all connected. This person, they hurt your feelings and they watching you because they think that you're going to come back. And oh, y'all like my finger puppets? And they think you're going to come running back because they hurt your feelings. But you like, nope, I'm over here minding my business. But then you're looking at somebody and you see them hurting. Maybe you're not really worrying about them, but you watching them hurt. And they watching you, and that person watching you, and they want you. So y'all see how the story goes? I hope that makes sense. I hope my finger puppets made sense. Okay. Yep, I hope it did. Go for it. Take a chance with this new person. Connect with this new person. Be in love with this new person. Travel with this new person. If this person is at a distance, talk to this new person, connect, or this new connection may be coming up pretty fast. Maybe somebody's coming from a distance to try to connect with you. Yeah, but there's a lot of uncertainty here and confusion.